This segment is sponsored by Fidelity Investments. Americans are rethinking what retirement really looks like. A new Fidelity study finds more than 70% expect to retire on their own terms, with many opting for flexible transition instead of fully stepping away from work. So, what does this new playbook look like, and how can you start planning for it now? Joining us to help answer these questions is Sham Ganglani, Retirement Distributions Leader at Fidelity Investments. Hi, Sham, great to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So how are Americans reimagining how retirement is defined?
Well, our study finds Americans aren't just redefining what it means to retire, but most are embracing a different approach to retiring. Instead of a hard stop in their career, more people are designing a flexible next chapter. So they're phasing down work, consulting a day or two a week, and turning a passion into a small business or finding part-time work to help make for a gradual transition into full retirement. In fact, nearly 7 in 10 Americans say they're considering a non-traditional path like this. And 72% of Americans tell us they feel confident they'll be able to retire on their own terms, in part because of this phased approach, and also because they have a plan that's guiding their next steps along the way to reaching their retirement goals.
I feel like I've noticed or observed this. And what is causing Americans to adopt this new perspective?
There are really two main factors to consider here. First, planning. Even a simple plan is a real confidence booster. Second, day-to-day expenses are still top of mind. Our study finds the rising cost of living is a major competing priority with saving for retirement. About one half say it limits their ability to save. That's partially why we're seeing so many choose to ease into their retirement on a more phased path. It lets people keep earning some level of income while still experiencing their goal to retire.
Makes sense. All right, Sham, can you paint the picture for us? What does a phased approach actually look like?
Sure. Well, as I mentioned earlier, retiring doesn't mean your day-to-day expenses go away. So a phased approach allows you to begin drawing less from your savings than you would if you fully retired immediately. The gradual approach to this transition into full retirement is key for some people. It can be as simple as asking your employer for fewer hours or lighter responsibilities for a period of time. Some people try freelancing or consulting in the field they know best, and some people simply find a part-time job that they enjoy and provides them with a level of income they need to gradually transition into full retirement. The goal here is a smooth path. You keep purpose and some level of income from work while you're trying to line up your essentials, like how's healthcare going to work for you and how your income sources are going to come together.
Yeah, smooth path sounds good. What concrete steps can people take right now to put into their retirement plan and get that into motion?
Well, first, whether or not you're taking the phased approach or transitioning directly into retirement, you want to make sure you have a plan. And it should be unique to you, and it should include your situation with regard to projected savings, your approach to investing for retirement, and how you'll generate income from your savings in retirement. As I mentioned earlier, research consistently shows planning is the #1 confidence booster when it comes to being prepared to retire. Second, you want to try and capture your full employer match when possible and consider automating small contribution increases as your salary goes up. Third, consider how you'll pay for healthcare, which is often the largest expense in retirement. If you're eligible, an HSA can help you set aside money for future medical costs. And as a bonus, they have several tax advantages in the near term, too. And then finally, if you've changed jobs over the years, you may want to consider consolidating your old accounts to one place wherever possible. Fewer accounts to keep track of can help make it easier for you to turn your savings into a steady stream of income when you retire.
All really, really great advice. Sham, where can people go to get more help with their retirement planning?
Well, fidelity.com/retirement planning is a great place to start.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Again, for all this information and more, go to fidelity.com/retirement planning.